You were never intended to wake up and let the day decide your direction. You were born with breath that carries the imprint of heaven's command, designed to shape the hours ahead with the authority of your words. Not with silence, but with declarations rooted in the promises of God. Far too many rise each morning already defeated in speech before their feet even hit the ground. They inhale dread, exhale shame, and whisper defeat into the dawn. They carry yesterday's chains into today's battlefield, unaware they have the key to freedom on their tongue. But that ends here. This morning marks a holy shift. You're not just waking up, you're rising in power. You're not merely starting a day, you're stepping into divine alignment. Your voice is the gate through which miracles march forward. What you're about to release from your mouth isn't motivational fluff. It's not positive thinking dressed up in spiritual language. This is spiritual technology, supernatural warfare wrapped in praise. This is worship that cuts through shadows and builds strongholds of light. Because your words don't just echo, they construct. Your voice doesn't just express, it activates. When you speak in harmony with God's truth, you aren't just hoping, you're planting heaven in the soil of your situation. You're shifting realities with every word. The mouth wasn't made to host worry. It was created to carry wonder. You don't have to repeat the language of fear when you've been given the vocabulary of faith. You were never meant to parrot the pain around you. You were created to declare the glory within you. So today, you will speak life over your health, your future, your household, and your calling. You will bless what you once feared and release what you once withheld. Every declaration becomes a hammer breaking chains. Every word a river clearing the way for breakthrough. This is not casual conversation. This is prophetic intercession. This is your soul partnering with heaven's agenda. Your mouth is becoming a sanctuary of power. And when your voice aligns with heaven, all of hell takes notice. The atmosphere begins to respond. The weight begins to lift. Because heaven recognizes its own sound coming through your lips. Today you will no longer beg for peace. You will declare it. You will no longer apologize for being chosen. You will stand in the authority of being appointed. So stay with me, not as a listener, but as a partner in purpose. Let each word you speak today be soaked in power and planted in faith. This is not the start of a video, this is the ignition of a spiritual awakening. And the harvest of what you say now will meet you in the days to come. But before we step into prayer, I ask you to make a bold move of faith. Comment below, I speak blessings over my life today. Declare it out loud, in front of heaven, earth, and the enemy. Like this video, if you know your words hold spiritual weight. And share it with someone who needs to break the silence with truth. Lord, as the first light touches the sky, I don't come with a list of demands. I come with reverence, aware that every breath in my lungs is borrowed from you. I am not here by accident, and this morning is not ordinary. It is sacred, set apart, and full of divine opportunity. Before I engage the world, I choose to meet with you. Before I scroll, speak, or strive, I pause to remember who I am and whose I am. You are not a distant idea. I live because you chose to wake me up. And if you woke me up, that means you still have plans for me. I don't face this day alone. I face it wrapped in the mercy of God, armored with grace, and empowered by the Spirit. No weapon formed against me will prosper, not because I'm perfect, but because I'm protected. No lie of the enemy can define me, because truth has already called me. This is not a day I will survive. I will shape it, command it, and declare God's will over it. I speak to the hours ahead and release blessing. I speak to the moments not yet lived and call them fruitful. I speak to every unknown and say you belong to God. I do not curse this day with fear. I do not weigh it down with dread. I do not lace it with shame. I crown it with praise. I open my mouth to bless what my eyes cannot yet see. I speak to doors that haven't opened and say, prepare to swing wide. I speak to answers I haven't found and say, make your way to me. I speak to peace and I call it me. I declare that divine wisdom walks beside me today. I will not stumble in confusion. I will not bow to anxiety. The mind of Christ anchors me. My words are no longer casual. They are construction. I'm not wasting oxygen. I'm planting divine outcomes. I bless my thoughts, my pace, my path, and every person who crosses it. Let every step be a testament of what happens when a soul aligns with heaven. Today I bless my health. Every cell, every organ, every breath is infused with holy vitality. Healing isn't something I hope for, it's something I speak, because the healer lives in me. My body is not failing, it is being renewed. I bless my provision not because I chase wealth, but because I carry purpose. I do not hustle for scraps, I walk with the King. I declare that doors of favor open not by effort but by alignment. I am a steward, not a struggler. And now, Lord, I lift this day to you, not out of ritual, but because I trust you more than I trust myself. I release control and receive clarity. I exchange panic for peace. Let this day reflect your glory in me. Father, I bring you the battlefield of my mind, the place where thoughts rush like wind and whispers of fear try to settle in. But today I declare that my mind is not a playground for anxiety. It is a sanctuary for truth. I silence the lies before they can take root. The thought that says I'm not enough, gone. The whisper that says I'll never change, rebuked. I speak the mind of Christ over every doubt that lingers in the corners of my soul. No fear will govern my decisions today. No shame will shape my posture. I rise with holy clarity, with eyes that see through the fog. I carry discernment, not confusion, peace, not panic. I declare that I am mentally stable, emotionally anchored, and spiritually sharp. My mind is not a war zone, it is a well-watered garden of grace. I don't think like the world thinks. I don't carry the patterns of defeat. You have given me power, love, and a sound mind, and I receive it. I do not spiral. I do not overthink. I do not get lost in stories that aren't written by you. I take every thought captive and make it bow. I bless my emotions today. They do not rule me. They serve me. Joy leads me, not sorrow. Gratitude carries me, not grumbling. If grief rises, I let it breathe without letting it rain. If anger flares, I invite you into the flame. My heart is not hardened by what hurt me. It is softened by who heals me. I declare that I do not move from trauma. I move from truth. I do not speak from pain. I speak from peace. Even if my soul still trembles, my spirit stands. You are steady, and I align with your steadiness. Let every feeling that contradicts your voice be sifted. Let every mood be submitted. Let every surge of emotion meet the filter of faith. I choose to believe what you've spoken over what I feel. You are not intimidated by my fragility. You are not ashamed of my humanness. You meet me here not when I'm perfect, but when I'm real. And today I choose real surrender. So I bless my inner life, the quiet places nobody sees, the insecurities I've never said aloud, the ache I hide behind a strong smile. You see it all and love me still. You know the thoughts that rise before I even speak. You see the war before I even lift my hands in battle. And still, you say I'm chosen. Still, you say I'm worthy of calling and covering. Let my soul be still and know. Not just believe in theory, but embody truth. Let my spirit rest beneath the weight of your love. Let me breathe deeper, not because the storm is gone, but because I know you're in the boat. Today, Lord, I speak over my physical frame. I don't ignore it, neglect it, or curse it. I bless it. I bless the very body you chose to house your spirit. It may be tired, it may be sore, but it is sacred. Every muscle, every joint, every system comes into agreement with your design. My bones are filled with strength. My organs function in divine order. My body aligns with heaven's rhythm. I refuse to live in cycles of fatigue, pain, or disconnection from myself. I rebuke every spirit of sickness, every seed of disease, every pattern of weakness that has tried to root itself in me. Healing is not only possible, it is promised, and I receive it. You are Jehovah Rapha, the God who heals. So I will not just pray for healing, I will speak it. I declare restoration to what has been strained. I declare renewal to what has grown weary. No inflammation, no dysfunction, no diagnosis gets the final word. My body is not under curse, it is under covenant. The blood of Jesus runs deeper than bloodlines. Every genetic fear, every inherited limitation, bows to resurrection power. I bless my hands, they are made for building, not breaking. I bless my feet, they carry purpose with every step. I bless my heart, not just physically but spiritually. It will beat with boldness, not burden. Energy flows from the wellspring of your presence. My strength does not come from caffeine or control. It comes from resting in you. Like the eagle, I renew not by striving but by soaring. I will no longer speak exhaustion over myself. I will no longer agree with the language of burnout. I declare I am refreshed, even if my sleep was short. I am restored, even if my week was long. My posture will not be one of collapse, but of confidence. I rise today with shoulders back and eyes lifted, not because I'm unshaken, but because you are unshakable, and I lean on that truth. Lord, breathe life into the bones that have grown tired of trying. Let laughter return where heaviness has lingered. Let movement return where stagnancy settled in. Let me feel the joy of being alive again. This body is not just surviving, it is becoming a vessel of miracles. Let every step I take today remind me that resurrection is not just an Easter sermon, it's a daily reality. I am walking proof that what looked lifeless can live again. God, today I bless the work of my hands, not out of pride but out of partnership. You called me to more than busyness. You called me to fruitfulness, and I receive that calling without fear. I declare that I do not work for survival. I move in divine assignment. My labor is not in vain. My efforts are not unnoticed. You are the one who brings harvest to every obedient seed. Provision does not come from striving, it flows from alignment. My bank account is not my source. My job is not my provider. You are the fountain that never runs dry. So I speak overflow, not from greed, but from mission. I don't chase wealth. I carry wisdom. I don't hustle for applause. I live to multiply what you've given. I am a vessel of generosity. I declare open doors that no man can close. I declare divine appointments that exceed my credentials. Favor follows me not because I'm flawless, but because I'm faithful. I am positioned in promise. Debt is not my inheritance. Lack is not my identity. I am the head and not the tail. I am above and not beneath. Every resource I need is already moving toward me. People, ideas, finances, and timing are being woven together. I don't have to force what you've already planned. I just have to follow your pace. I bless my creativity today. Let it not be stifled by comparison or fear. Let divine solutions rise within me like wells of wisdom. Let what I create carry the fingerprints of heaven. Even if the work is small, I will treat it as sacred. Even if the task is hidden, I will honor it as holy, because obedience in obscurity is never wasted. You see what others miss. I bless the vision you've put inside me. Let it live. Let it stretch. Let it soar. I refuse to bury it beneath fear, distraction, or perfectionism. I am not here to maintain what exists. I am here to build what reflects glory. So let every meeting, every email, every encounter be drenched in intention. Let my excellence be my offering. Let purpose rise like fire in my bones. Let passion be paired with perseverance. Let boldness walk hand in hand with humility. Let everything I touch today become a seed of transformation. Father, today I lift every relationship in my life into your light. I will not carry toxic connections into another moment of destiny. I bless those who walk beside me in truth, and I release those whose presence only delays my growth. I cancel every soul tie, rooted in fear, manipulation, or convenience. I break agreement with alliances that drain me. I surrender every hidden tie that keeps me small. I declare that only divine relationships remain. Let my circle reflect my calling, not my comfort zone. Surround me with voices that sharpen, not shade. Connect me with those who water my gift, not compete with it. Let iron sharpen iron. I bless my family, those I was born to and those I've chosen. Let peace dwell in every interaction. Let healing cover every wound. Let forgiveness be the language we speak. Where bitterness has grown, I uproot it with love. Where resentment has lingered, I wash it with mercy. I choose to bless even where I was betrayed, because freedom is worth more than revenge. I will no longer define others by their failures or myself by their absence. I will not carry the burden of what they didn't see in me. I am seen, known, and chosen by you. If someone is assigned to elevate me, reveal them. If someone is assigned to distract me, remove them. I don't need to explain or retaliate. I trust you to separate light from shadow. I declare alignment in every interaction. Let my relationships be marked by purpose and peace. Let my presence bring calm into chaos. Let love be the standard I uphold. If I am meant to bless someone today, show me. Make me aware of divine moments hidden in ordinary hours. Let me not be too busy to love. Let me not be too tired to serve. I bless my communication. May it be clear, kind, and spirit-led. Let my silence be wise and my speech be seasoned. Let no word be wasted, no emotion weaponized. Let my boundaries honor both you and me. Where misunderstandings have lived, I speak clarity. Where distance has crept in, I declare restoration. Where unity has cracked, I speak mending. Let every connection reflect the heart of Christ. Today I bless, I release, and I realign. I will not beg to be seen. I will not shrink to be accepted. I will simply walk in love, led by truth, and trust you with the rest. Lord, today, I speak over every hidden pattern that has tried to sabotage my growth. I will no longer dance with dysfunction and call it normal. I will not carry inherited cycles into a future designed by heaven. I break agreements with every lie disguised as personality. Every generational curse that has whispered, "This is just how it is," I confront with truth. I declare the blood of Jesus has rewritten my DNA. I am not bound by my bloodline. I am aligned with the lineage of Christ. What held my ancestors will not hold me. I speak over every internal script that plays on repeat. You're not enough. You'll always fall short. Nothing ever changes. I cancel them all with one word: redeemed. My voice carries authority, and I choose to use it. I do not echo the language of defeat. I decree the language of dominion. I do not murmur. I prophesy. I do not fear. I fortify. This mouth of mine will not be used for gossip or self-harm. It will not rehearse what went wrong. It will not build altars to past pain. It will bless the present and speak life to what's ahead. I release the old sound, the sound of begging, of complaining, of doubting, and I rise with a new sound, the sound of praise, the sound of promise, the sound of power. I bless my voice to be bold, true, and spirit-led. Let the words I speak today carry creative weight. Let them change rooms before I enter. Let them draw angels and scatter darkness. Let my voice be a trumpet in the spirit realm. No longer will I be silent about what you've told me to declare. No longer will I let fear mute my assignment. No longer will I trade truth for comfort. My voice is a weapon, and I am not afraid to use it. Every lie that tried to silence me is being drowned out by the roar of heaven within me. I don't just speak about breakthrough, I speak it into existence. I don't just dream about healing, I declare it over every broken plate. Every word I release today becomes an arrow aimed at heaven's promise. Every sentence becomes a bridge to the next season. I am not just talking, I am testifying. I am not just praying, I am prophesying. Let my voice match the frequency of heaven. Let my faith match the boldness of my declarations. Let my words match the weight of my assignment. I am not just making noise, I am moving mountains. God, today I bless what I cannot yet see. I bless the breakthroughs still in process, the answers still unfolding, and the timing that has yet to make sense. Just because it hasn't shown up doesn't mean you're not working. Just because I don't feel it doesn't mean heaven is still. I bless the delay that protected me. I bless the closed doors that redirected me. I bless the waiting room where character was forged in the silence. I may not understand it all, but I trust that not a single moment was wasted. You don't miss a seed. You don't lose a cry. Every tear I've sown in faith has planted something beneath the surface. And now I declare harvest is on the way. Even if it's hidden, it's not forgotten. Even if it's quiet, it's not inactive. Even if I've let go, you never have. What looks still is actually sacred movement behind the veil. So I bless the wilderness. I bless the nights I didn't hear you. I bless the battles I had to fight in secret. They didn't break me. They built me. The stretching wasn't punishment, it was preparation. The fire wasn't destruction, it was refinement. The loneliness wasn't abandonment, it was intimacy waiting to deepen. Every ache had assignment. I don't curse my detours anymore. I thank you for the long way around. It showed me what shortcuts couldn't. It humbled me, healed me, and helped me hear you more clearly. Even the places I messed up, I speak grace over them. Even the choices I regret, I speak redemption. You are weaving it all together. My story is not one of shame but of glory rising from ash. Let every secret surrender, birth public strength. Let every broken place become a testimony. Let the valley become a song of victory. I am not the same as I was. I bless the invisible things, the thoughts I've wrestled with, the fears I've never voiced, the wounds I never explained. You see them all and you don't flinch. You stay, you heal, you carry. So today I bless the becoming. I bless the not yet. I bless the unseen with the same faith I bless the known. Because faith doesn't wait for evidence. It releases it. Lord, today I lift my voice beyond my own lifetime. I bless not just my present, but the generations that will follow. I declare that my obedience now will ripple into futures I'll never see. My surrender today builds bridges for those yet to walk this earth. Let my ceiling become their floor. Let my prayers today become their protection. Let my choices plant seeds of freedom, faith, and favor that will bloom in their time. I will not live only for myself. I live for legacy. I bless my children, even if I haven't held them yet. I bless my lineage, even if it hasn't fully formed. I declare that no curse will be passed down, only covenant. What tried to destroy my family ends with me. Let every trauma be interrupted. Let every addiction be dismantled. Let every stronghold be shattered before it ever reaches them. I stand as an intercessor in the bloodline and say, no more. I speak blessing over the marriages, the missions, the dreams of those who will come from my obedience. Let them walk in clarity, in purity, in identity. Let them inherit peace I fought for and joy I prayed for. Let my name carry more than memories. Let it carry a mantle. Let it speak of faithfulness, of fire, of forgiveness. Let it be said that I broke what tried to break us, that I paved the way by faith. Every lie the enemy tried to use to silence me will become a platform for truth. Every dark place I escaped will become a testimony passed down like light in a jar. I didn't just survive for myself, I overcame for them too. Lord, bless the blueprints forming from my yes. Let every act of obedience become a pattern for breakthrough. Let the stories I live echo louder than any pain I endured. Let those I'll never meet be set free by what I choose today. Even in silence, I am writing history. Even in hidden places, I am laying foundations. Even in what looks like small acts, you are building legacies. Let my legacy not be built in noise, but in deep, quiet faith. Let heaven record what I'm speaking now. Let angels carry it forward into future generations. Let the pages of my family's future be filled with your glory, not my regrets. I bless the road I will never walk. I release every fear that says it's too late. I reject every lie that says it ends with you. No, it begins with me. The blessing begins now. Let the enemy regret the day I opened my mouth to bless what he tried to bury. Let hell remember that I discovered the truth. My words don't just echo, they create destiny. And today I write with heaven's ink. Today, Father, I rise not as one forgotten, but as one appointed. I walk into this day clothed in spiritual armor and wrapped in divine identity. I will not hesitate. I will not doubt what you've placed within me. I speak blessing over every step I take. My feet do not wander, they are ordered. My hands do not fumble, they are favored. I move with precision, not panic. I declare discipline over distraction, purpose over procrastination, authority over apathy. I will not waste what you've placed in my hand.
I don't chase validation. I walk in vision. I don't measure success by applause, but by obedience. I do not adjust my calling to fit convenience. I carry it even when it costs me comfort.
Lord, I bless the fire you lit in me. Even when it flickers, it will not go out. Even when no one else sees it, it still burns. I was born to shine for your glory. I bless the divine ideas waiting to be birthed, the ones I've hidden in fear, the ones I've delayed in doubt. Today I stir them back to life. Let every vision find its breath again. I will not abort the dream you conceived in me. I will not smother the passion you planted. I will not silence the message you gave me. Today, I partner with your purpose. Let every room I walk into feel heaven's presence before I speak. Let peace follow my footsteps. Let clarity rise when I show up. Let atmospheres shift, not because of me, but because of you and me. I speak protection over this day. No weapon formed will prosper. I bind every scheme, every distraction, every unseen trap. I don't wait to defend. I declare in advance that I am shielded. This is not just another morning. This is not just another prayer. This is a declaration that echoes into eternity. My words are shaping the unseen and sealing the visible. And now, Father, I place my full trust in your hands. Let everything I've spoken return with evidence. Let this day unfold in rhythm with your will. Let your spirit go before me, walk with me, and rest upon me. Lord, I bless the very air around me. Let my environment reflect the presence I carry, not the pressure I face. Let every room I walk into feel like peace sat down and stayed a while. Let chaos lose its grip where I stand. I speak calm into my home, not forced silence, but true, holy stillness. Let walls carry the echo of worship. Let corners be filled with laughter, not loneliness. Let love be the loudest sound in every space. I bless my workspace, not just for productivity, but for purpose. Let it become a place of ideas that lift others, of solutions that serve, and of diligence that honors you. Let even the smallest task carry weight in the kingdom. My car becomes a moving sanctuary. My errands become divine appointments. My schedule is no longer packed with pressure, but paced with peace. I release control over how every hour must look. I do not move through this day like a frantic soul chasing meaning. I move like a child led by love. I don't sprint to be seen. I walk with the one who sees me. I do not compete. I complete what you've asked of me. Wherever tension tries to enter, I speak peace. Where offense tries to stir, I speak grace. Where heaviness waits to descend, I release joy. I do not let the atmosphere dictate my faith. I let my faith dictate the atmosphere. I declare that every conversation I have today is laced with clarity, compassion, and courage. No more talking in circles. No more wasted words. Let my tone reflect trust. Let my silence be wise. If gossip comes, I won't participate. If negativity tries to attach itself to my mood, I won't carry it. I won't partner with anything that poisons what you're trying to bless. I bless my ears to be selective. I choose to protect what you're building in me. If that means saying no more often, I will. If that means stepping away from noise, I will. Peace is not passive, it's power in motion, and I claim it. I release anxiety like a stone from my pocket. I won't carry what you've asked me to surrender. I won't babysit burdens. I won't cradle fear. I breathe in peace and exhale pressure. Every room I enter today becomes lighter, not heavier. Every space I occupy becomes clearer, not more confused. I carry clarity because I'm walking with the cloud. I carry favor because I've been with the Father. So I bless the atmosphere around me, not just in my spaces, but in my soul. Let my very presence testify, peace lives here, purpose lives here, power lives here. Abba, as I stand at the end of this prayer, I do not leave your presence, I carry it. I do not walk away from this moment empty. I walk away infused. My mouth has spoken, and now my life must move. I don't just believe these blessings, I embody them. Let every declaration rise like incense before you. Let every word become weight in the spirit. Let every promise I spoke Echo back with proof. You are not a God of empty declarations. You are the God of evidence. I seal this day not with emotion, but with trust. Not with hype, but with holiness. Not with noise, but with knowing. You have heard me, and that changes everything. I don't step into today to see if you'll be faithful. I step into it knowing you already are. My confidence is not built on how I feel, but on what you've said. I don't look for signs, I follow your sound. Let no part of this prayer fall to the ground. Let no seed sown in this space die in silence. Let the angels who have heard it now run with it. Let the heavens agree and the earth align. No weapon formed today will find a home in my life. No delay will derail me. No distraction will define me. I am steady, secure, and standing in full spiritual armor. I bless the rest of this day, its interruptions, its unknowns, its divine detours. I welcome the miracles hidden in the mundane. I choose to stay available, not just ambitious, attentive, not just active. Let me remember this prayer in the heat of the battle. Let me return to these words when my voice trembles. Let these blessings become reflex, not just ritual. Let my declarations become the default of my soul. And now, Father, I lay my final words before you, not as wishes but as weapons, not as dreams but as decrees, not as hopes but as holy truths soaked in Scripture and sealed by your Spirit. You've heard every sentence, you've received every syllable, and I say now with full confidence, Amen. It is done. It is sealed. It is settled. In Jesus' mighty name.